In a world with way too many podcasts comes Japtalion and This Guy, the podcast to end all podcasts. With some pieced together recording equipment, a couple loosely informed topics, and a coin, these three friends set out to forever change the next hour of your life.
Japtalion and This Guy is solely for entertainment purposes. Joseph, Eric, and Morgan are not professional researchers, investigators, or gynecologists. Not suitable for children. Hey guys, this is Jap from Japtalion and This Guy. We always try to give you our absolute best sound quality. However, in this episode, we had some hiccups with the microphones, and we ask that you guys turn up the volume and bear with us because the quality of our content is still gold. Maybe bronze. Whatever. Just give it a listen, and happy birthday to my girlfriend. Love you, babe. And also happy birthday to Joseph's mom. Happy birthday, Lib. Hey, welcome to Japtalion and This Guy. I'm Morgan.
Hey, I'm Joseph.
And I'm special guest Laffit.
Hey, Laffit is our special guest today. That's right.
Does he need to be closer to the mic?
I'm going to get closer to the mic now.
You can pull the mic over if you want.
All right.
Stick it right in your face. Like, you can turn it. Yeah, that sound effect was...
That was actually pretty impressive. Thanks for having me on the show, guys.
Yeah, man. Glad you're here. Glad you were able to come on short notice.
Yes, sir.
All right. Joseph.
Yes.
What the fuck?
I know. I'm
What
always
the
bitching at y'all about it.
There you go. The
You
mic
caught
is working
me.
already. The women are hitting him up.
Was it the women? Was it your mom?
My mom doesn't text.
Nope.
Oh, okay.
Should make the call.
Well, Pete, does your mom text?
Yes.
Does she?
Apparently, when I went to rehab, she learned how to use Facebook, text messaging, and everything.
Oh, shit. Yeah,
One
she
of
is.
the most surprising things ever.
She is definitely on Facebook.
Oh, yeah,
Yeah.
absolutely. She likes every single thing that I put up on there.
Aw.
Even if it has to do with drugs. I remember I put one thing up about cooking crack and weighing it out. And she put a heart on there. I'm like, Mom, this is about cooking crack.
Oh, it's okay because you put it up there. I love it.
Okay, Rosa. When your extended family in Peru asks you about cooking crack, just remember this conversation.
Oh, that's hilarious. You got your phone off now?
It's not off, but it's quiet.
Great. You want to tell the people what we do here?
Yeah, I'll research a topic. We get together. We talk a little bit to catch up on like what's been going on in each other's lives. Then through some random magic, we decide who reveals their topic, and throughout the whole event, we kind of listen politely and sometimes, fuck with the other people.
Yeah, we definitely fuck with the other people.
Cross-talking is allowed.
Yeah, apparently we also talk over each other while we're doing the show. That's all right. Okay, good summary, Joseph. How was your week?
It wasn't that interesting.
What?
I don't think it was that interesting. I discovered this. I didn't really discover him. He's been a thing for a while. But I started listening to this dude, Jordan Peterson, which
Like
has been enlightening.
an inspirational speaker or a singer?
Yeah, I believe he is a psychologist, I think. And he kind of, gives sort of spiritually based information sometimes and statistical stuff. And
What's his name?
Jordan Peterson, he's big in the red pill community.
Oh, okay. Do you know what the red pill community is, Laffit?
That was my next question.
Oh,
What
okay.
is the red pill community?
Tell me.
Matrix?
Well, that's where the term comes from. Yeah.
Blue pill or the red pill?
Yeah, it comes from the red pill in the Matrix. My understanding of it is that it is a not an organization. It's not a group. There's no like one single train of thought on it. It's just a kind of philosophy or something where you maybe doubt the narrative that you've been fed since the day you were born, such as two people can meet and fall in love and be together forever, or there's only, there's one love out there, and there's that one person out there, or, a lot of other things that are maybe political or whatever. And so as a result, a lot of red pill community stuff gets labeled by people who are on one extreme or the other of the political spectrum as, like the left labels it as, sexism and white supremacy, and the right would label it as, anarchists and devil worshippers or whatever.
It's weird to me that it's labeled white supremacy anything, because a couple of the guys that I've followed on Instagram that are part of that community are black. They're African American. So
I've seen no evidence of white supremacy. I have run into people who are involved in the red pill community, but also have like other beliefs that I totally find offensive and don't agree with.
yeah.
That doesn't speak for the whole thing. That's just one asshole's opinion on some subject.
Right, yeah. So I think that was extremely vague and didn't really answer Laffit's question.
Oh, it didn't? I'm good at that.
You just described the whole internet right there. I mean, one asshole's opinion.
Yeah.
Pretty much, that's all the internet is.
It's I think he was leading up to it really good that basically it's the difference between beta and alpha males.
Okay.
Red pill is an alpha, and blue pill is the beta, and it's which pill are you gonna subscribe to, and how you're gonna live your life, and it's a lot of the shit that women. Gosh, should I go this? Yeah, we don't really have that. We don't really have that big of a women listening.
Yeah, well,
audience.
It's some of it's just reality.
Yeah. I'm gonna say this.
Get into
and
it.
I know, right? It's so
it.
controversial,
Right,
but women.
I don't give a shit.
It's like the male version of feminism, right?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah,
that's
and
what
that's
it
what
is.
this dude Jordan Peterson, he tends to
empowerment.
to do male empowerment stuff.
Yeah.
And so he gets labeled
Instead
as
of
an anti-feminist or a woman hater. Or
because
whatever.
since we've been born, Laffit, we grew up in schools. I'm sure you did too, where they're like, "Hey, you don't hit women, but women are equal," and definitely don't hit women. I mean, I don't see the point in hitting a woman, but also they're not equal. That's why we don't hit them.
Yeah, and it's not.
I'm sorry.
Well, I mean, it's true.
Yeah.
I mean, honestly,
And
you hit
women-
a woman, they get hurt a lot more than me hitting another guy.
Yeah,
I mean,
and women are able to do things that we're not able to do. Like they're able to walk into their boss's office and stand a certain way and smell a certain way and be given things that you or I wouldn't be able to be given if we went into the same boss's office and stood and smelled a certain way. You know what I mean?
Yeah, women have have different sets of strengths and weaknesses than we do.
Mm-hmm.
It's not that one's better or worse.
Mm-hmm.
It's just that they're working with different tools than what we work with.
everyone excels at their own thing, so.
That's right, yeah.
So I definitely agree there when it comes to that, but I do know females who can kick my ass.
I don't doubt it. I don't doubt it.
And I can honestly say that.
Yeah, yeah.
So, but I think all of us were brought up in also a household where your father told you, be a man, take care of the family,
Right.
don't hit women.
Right, yeah,
The man provides,
yeah,
That's what I was told.
you know?
yeah.
So,
And that's changing a lot. That whole narrative is changing so much because, like, be a man, you're pretty much ostracized if you tell your kids that now,
Yeah.
because, like, you tell your kid to be a man and somebody overhears it and they're like, you let him be whatever he wants to be. If he wants to be a she, then, and it's...
Stay the fuck out of it.
I'm not wrong, I mean...
well, I'll raise my kid how I want to raise my kid.
Yeah.
Hey, if you want to take it there, you
Yeah.
know, that's the horrible part about it now. Actually, it's funny, on the way over here, I was thinking about this whole cancel culture bullshit.
Oh, we've talked about that before on here. Yeah.
Oh, man. I mean, dude, I remember growing up, dude, you said a curse word, you got smacked,
Mm-hmm.
right?
Yeah.
And then growing up even further, once we got into our teens, all of a sudden you're seeing titties on TV and all this shit, and you're like, wait a minute.
Right.
What changed in this couple of years?
Oh, yeah.
And straight up, you can see sex on TV now, and now it's going back in reverse. It's actually really fucking odd.
Yeah.
But everything's going in reverse now. Oh, this offends me, that offends me. And it used to be like, hey, if it offended you, change the channel. And now it's not about that. Now it's like, let's cancel everything.
I think it's a when you're trying to find a balance with something, there's that tendency to go from the extreme that you don't want to be on, and you flop it over past balance to the other side, and then you flop it back again. You know, I think it's one of those things where it's like, in an effort for our culture to find a balance, we are pushing it
To the
one
extremes.
way
Yeah.
to the other,
Yeah.
and hopefully the swing of the arm becomes less and less every time.
Yeah, but
As
is
we
it?
get
It seems
closer to
like
balance.
it feels to me like it's more extreme.
Right now.
You know? Yeah. Yeah.
Well, that may be because it was the other way.
Okay. All right.
You know, in the 70s and stuff.
Yeah, I wasn't alive then, but yeah.
Yeah, and we will probably never see.
No, what it was back then. Have you seen swimsuit photos back then of
Mhm.
the 50s, 60s, 70s? I mean, you look at it now and you're just like, I
Is
don't
that a
remember
swimsuit?
I don't remember girls looking like that when I was in high school. I don't remember my teacher looking like that when I was in high school.
Yeah.
I can tell you that much.
Yeah.
If my gym teacher was a woman, she looked like a man when I was in high school.
The gym teacher, the female gym teacher looked like a man.
Yeah.
Oh,
Yeah.
man.
And you'd be like,
I definitely had
Yeah.
one of those.
yeah. And she'd beat you
Or
in
more.
and when you do the mile, she'd get a better time than you. She'd do more fucking pull-ups than you, and she'd just make you feel like the pussiest 16-year-old on the planet.
Which again discredits my whole claim that women aren't equals.
Oh, well, she was way better than me at
Yeah.
16. I'll tell you that much, man. God damn, I was embarrassed.
Look at what the fuck happens when Eric's not here.
Crazy shit going on in here.
Yeah, Eric's not going to be happy with this whole segment,
No,
is he?
Well, maybe not. Yeah, I don't know.
Is it because we went off topic and we're supposed to talk about our week or what?
Eric may not share in some of the
Our
MGTOW.
beliefs?
Yeah.
Yeah. So that's a.
You
I don't
grew
know.
up in a
That's about
Hispanic
what I did.
household.
Yeah.
Sorry, man.
Yeah.
That's just the way it is. My dad would yell at me if I washed the dishes.
Yeah, that's what I was just about to say. Your dad wouldn't even let you iron your own
Wouldn't even let me
clothes.
Do any of that.
Yeah.
So that's what your mom's supposed to do.
Yeah,
And part of me didn't agree with it, but my dad ran the household.
right.
That's the way it
And
was.
you respected that.
And I respected the shit out of him because he'd work his ass off. Get
Yeah,
us clothes, get us food, and my mom would had no problem doing what she was supposed to do that she felt she was supposed to do at that point.
Yeah.
You know?
Yeah, my mother taught me cooking, cleaning, all that shit, because she said, because of the ERA, which is Equal Rights Amendment, that I wouldn't be able to find a woman who could do these things, so I need to be able to do them for myself.
You know fucking what?
Oh, shit.
Your mom may not be wrong.
Well, yeah.
Because, like, the pool, and I love my girlfriend to death, but I am a much better cook than her. And she'll tell you that, you know?
Yeah.
I mean,
Well,
she
I
can
don't
do
know, but
she can do some of the other household chores pretty well, but, you know.
I'm the worst cook ever.
I've dated a lot of women who just, their version of cooking is they get, like, carry-out food, and they take it out of a container and
Serve
put
it on a plate.
Yeah.
Yeah.
No
Like-
shit.
That doesn't
That's
seem
how
like
it is
something
now.
to brag about. But
That's a lot of work that went into prepping that on a plate. You gotta wash the goddamn plate. And put a fork on it.
Son of a bitch.
or you could just use paper plates.
Honey, sit down. Looks like you've had a hard day.
Oh, this was a great idea, Laffit.
Yeah, sorry, man.
I love it.
Yep.
That's great. How was your week, Laffit?
My week is actually very interesting.
Yeah,
The first question I have to ask is, when is this show going to air? Because
it'll be a couple weeks.
Okay.
We got how many? We got 3 episodes in front of this.
Yeah, there's 2 up there right now.
Okay. So
Okay,
today
we got
is
two.
March 14th, correct?
Yeah.
Okay. Pi Day.
Is it Pie Day?
It is.
Son of a
I don't
bitch.
know what that means.
Oh.
Sounds like we need to eat some pie.
Mathematic
Oh
equation.
yeah, 314.
Oh,
Yeah,
okay.
yeah.
3.14.
Oh, okay.
Son of a bitch,
I don't know
Laffit.
what it stands
Damn.
for anymore. You know, but I
coming in with
Yeah.
the highbrow humor.
Let me
No
tell you,
shit.
Fucking bunch of nerds on YouTube fucking talked about it, and I was like, oh shit, it's Pi Day. You know, if we were in high school, I would have remembered what it actually stood for. The reason I am asking that question is because I actually put in my 2 weeks notice at my job on Monday.
Oh, shit.
And it's one of the most awkward things I can honestly tell you.
So did you get the job that you...
Yes, I did.
Oh, fuck, man.
I signed a contract on March 1st. And so I had to put in my 2 weeks notice.
Mm-hmm.
And a lot of anxiety that builds up to that. We've been with the company for about 4 years.
And they treat you so well,
yeah,
you know.
they do. This company that I worked for did everything they could for me. But it's just the fact that I'm not going to grow from the position I'm in right now, ever.
How'd they take it?
It was very odd because I had to walk into the office on Monday morning and it's the owner's son.
Mm-hmm.
And I'm like, hey, I got to talk to you for a minute. And he's like, yeah. And he's like laughing. And then I just look up at him and he's like, oh shit, what?
Oh, fuck.
And he's like, I'm really, you can read my face pretty easily.
Yeah,
When I'm
yeah.
pissed off, I'm pissed off. When I'm really awkward, I'm awkward. And when I got bad news, you can see it.
Yeah.
So I just looked up and I'm like, look, both me and you know I'm never going to get past a certain point here, correct?
Yeah,
He
you can't.
agreed.
You can't get to where
No,
you're
where
the
am I
owner's
gonna-
son.
Yes, the owner's son. They're not going to get rid of him.
Yeah.
No, probably not.
Sorry, it looks like it's not working out here. Just go back home. And, no, it's not
Yeah,
gonna work.
right.
You know? So, yeah, it was
Damn.
very awkward, and
Did he agree with you though?
he
that-
agreed with me 100%.
Yeah.
You know, and that's the one thing I enjoyed about working there for so long is they actually want what's best for me, which is actually weird.
No shit.
You know?
Yeah.
Unusual.
Yeah, it is. It's very unusual. So he's like, I'm happy for your opportunity to grow, and yeah. So no one else knows.
Wow.
That's the weird part.
Oh,
No one in the place knows except the general manager.
the guy that was directly above you.
Yeah, which is his brother. So it's the two brothers. So one's the general manager.
Uh huh.
The one is the service director. That's the guy I was talking to.
Okay.
And then it's the guy Eric actually.
Yeah,
You know him?
that's what I
he's
was.
the
That's who
service
I
manager.
was talking
So
about.
those three guys know. And then
Shit.
I had to have a conversation with the general manager, and he's like, it was weird because I'm like, dude, I just want to get paid my vacation time. That's it, man. Put in my 2 weeks. I was like, I made an agreement with them to start April 1st.
Mm-hmm.
You guys need me to train people, do whatever it is, I'll do it.
Yeah.
Please pay me my vacation days.
Yeah.
And they're literally like, I sit down with the general manager. He's like, thank you for everything you've done here. And I'm like, whoa. It's kind of an awkward moment again because you're not expecting that. You're expecting more of the last couple of jobs I've been let go from. They're like, get the fuck out of here. You're the fucking worst dishwasher I've ever had.
I've heard that story.
Yeah.
Yeah. Yeah, but you were a pretty
I
shitty
was the fucking worst
dishwasher.
dishwasher ever. You know why? Because my dad told me not
That's
to.
right.
So look at that. This all just swung around into this one conversation. This is incredible.
Full circle.
Yeah, that's the circle of life right there. So
Oh,
yeah,
shit.
to have someone tell me when you got here, this place was a mess, and now we're turning a profit is a really good thing.
That's fucking amazing,
Yeah,
dude.
and he was like, "I'll pay you your vacation days however you want.
Wow.
You can take a week in the middle of this time and go wherever the hell you want. I'll pay you your bonus and everything. Help us close out the month that we're done here.
Shit.
But please don't tell anyone until Monday."
Oh shit.
So I'm interviewing people for my job.
Really?
And the two guys I work with are looking at me and they're like, is someone else getting hired? And I'm like, yeah. And they're like, is someone getting fired? I'm like, no. And they're like, so what's going on? And I'm like, I don't know. Why don't you just keep doing your job? And I will tell you some more in a couple days. Yeah, it's a really awkward thing to
Wow.
know that,
Yeah.
yeah, because I can't say anything because I got to respect
Yeah.
you know what they're doing there. So it's weird. And then I got the other job calling me, and they're like, "You're gonna come here, right?"
So they made you a really good offer? Because I
Yeah.
remember they were putting one together last time we talked.
Yeah. No, they made me a really good offer.
Damn, that's badass.
Yeah, I know, and it's 15 minutes from my house instead of driving 45 minutes to work every day.
Yeah.
You know, and it's
that's a
just
big difference.
it's a big group, and it's
Mhm.
room for growth and stuff like that. And
And he owns multiple dealerships, you know. and
Yes,
I
yes.
think that's a big.
that's the
yeah.
big thing there. I know there's opportunity for me there.
Yep.
So yeah, it's been a crazy week. I'm looking for a new apartment because my lease ends in 2 months, and the people downstairs decided to buy their 6-year-old a piano.
Is it good?
He's fucking horrible.
Oh,
This kid sucks ass. It's just terrible. I'm
Oh
like,
shit!
7 a.m, like you can only hear chopsticks like so many times, and you're just like, what the fuck, dude? Yeah, your kid needs to give it up. He sucks.
Oh my
He's
God.
not good. He's not going to get any better anyway.
Oh,
Yeah,
man.
no.
Yeah. Oh, I'm discouraging him from the get-go. Yeah, absolutely. Nope, sorry,
She
son.
go knock on the door.
Oh, man, no. It's bad enough that there's, I don't know how many times I've heard it sounds like they killed someone down there. And they're just dragging a body through the entire house. And I'm just like, oh, man. I'm not questioning any of this plausible deniability.
Oh, shit.
So quite an interesting week.
Wow.
Yeah.
Oh,
it's cool.
man.
It's a new chapter in life.
Yeah. That's fucking awesome. I'm really happy for you,
Yeah.
man, to be
Thanks.
honest.
Good news.
Yeah. Hell yeah.
It's going to be cool.
Mm-hmm.
So,
Badass.
I don't know. Maybe I'm going to fly to New York Thursday. I really don't know right now. Yeah.
Shit.
I'm going to find out tomorrow and see what happens. Literally, because I got to burn a week of vacation.
Wow.
Yeah, I know. It's really odd. It's really odd, and it's really cool, too. The opportunities that life has afforded me
No
for
shit.
being a good person.
Yeah. For doing the right
That's
thing.
what's really cool.
Yeah.
So.
Oh, that's so badass, man.
It's fucking awesome.
Wow.
So how was your week?
Oh.
Shit, I was about to say, you got to follow that up, Morgan.
Well, my car broke. And I mentioned that last weekend that my car had broke down on me when my son and I were heading up to the Soda City
This
marketplace.
is the sedan?
Yeah, it's the fucking Sonata, man. And it was the knock sensor detected knocking and shit, and it went into limp mode.
Oh no, reduced power.
Yeah, so I had it towed up to Midas, and they were like, yeah, there's metal in your oil, a lot of knocking, you need a new motor. And they were like, we don't do that because we can only get from the dealership the short blocks, and there's still internal work that has to be done, and we don't do all that. But he was like, you're probably looking between $5,000 and $8,000, and I was like,
I'm not looking at shit.
yeah, I was like, nah, I'll come pay you guys for the diagnostic and tow it back to my house. And $8,000, I'll just get a new car.
Yeah.
You know, so I'm car shopping right now, and it's annoying because I'm doing it online through Vroom.
Is that an app?
Get your car delivered straight to your house with Vroom. Yeah.
So it's like Carvana?
It's exactly like Carvana. Yeah, I think you get a little bit better rates on Vroom though, because Carvana was at like 25%, and Vroom is still I mean on everything.
You're talking about APR 25%?
Yeah.
What the fuck?
On like everything, and
25%.
Yeah.
dude, I was looking. I got approved.
Fucking crooks.
I got approved for a Tesla.
At 25%?
No.
Everyone got approved for a Tesla.
Through Vroom, I got approved for a Tesla. But the payment's like $865 a month or something. I was
Get the
like,
fuck out of here.
I was like,
Why would you do that?
I'm like, do I want to do that?
Bro.
That's the best part of your questioning
I
yourself.
only got to do 6 months, and then I'll go to the credit union and refinance, right?
Still.
So I'm not going to get a Tesla.
No. To all our viewers out there, I know you're disappointed that he's not getting a Tesla. But
Yeah. Oh, I'm getting a Tesla. I'm just not right now.
Not today, Fred.
But yeah, and I fucking pick a car, I go through the application process, I get approved, and then they start blowing up my fucking phone. So I did a Kia Optima today. You know, it's really nice looking. It's got the reverse camera, which I have to have in my vehicle now. I'm spoiled now. So he called immediately. As soon as I was approved, they started calling, and I was like, yo, I got to go drop my kids off with their mom. As soon as I drop my kids off, it's like an hour and a half. You guys give me a call. First, the guy goes, is that Eastern time? And I was like, what? Yeah, huh? It's all the time. It's an hour and a half. I didn't give you a time.
Where the fuck are you located?
Like, yeah, it's fucking, what? I live in Eastern time, but what? I was lost for a second.
It's like, what do I do?
But I
here?
told him, I said, what? It's all the time. It's an hour and a half. What the fuck are you talking about?
The units of time stay the same.
Yeah. Anyways, they haven't called back, so I expect them to call 13 times while we're recording today.
Oh, shit. So this was today.
Yeah, today. I mean, I've done a couple of... honestly, I'm scared to pull the trigger. I was looking at an Infinity the other day, and I got approved on and shit, and it was decent payments. I was like, let me go talk to my credit union and see if they can do better, and the credit union's like, well, they're like, you're not paying on anything right now, so you're not showing credit. So you need to make payments, and then we can give you some money.
Credit is better than no credit.
Yep.
That is the theory there.
Yeah. And I paid everything off like a year and a half ago.
That's right. I remember you telling me about that. Yep.
Yeah. So, anyways, they're like, just go ahead and make their payments for like 6 months and then come back. So I'm like, fuck. Then the car wasn't available after that, and whatever. So I'm still a little nervous about doing it though. But we'll see. I'm gonna get a car delivered hopefully soon. I was trying to look for a place to move, and then my car shitted out, and I'm like, well, I need to hold off on moving then, for a little bit.
Yeah, you don't want to just tow a broke down car from one rental property to another.
Well,
it's insane.
And that's another thing is getting rid of that car, the car that's broke down. Now I got to figure out a way to get rid of it, and I don't know if I want to sell it for scrap. I mean, it still runs right now. They were like, I think the guy that towed it to my house was like, man, take it up to JT's Kia and they'll trade anything, and I'm like, well, maybe I should do that.
It's actually not a bad idea.
Yeah.
Because they do not do a good used car inspection when you trade one in. I can tell you that right now.
Well,
if it's running and it like has doors, you're golden right there.
Yeah, I don't know if I could get it up there though. I think it's still it's like
Is it still in wet mode?
I think so. Yeah, I haven't tried to drive it. The guys at the dealership said that they topped off the oil and everything and got it. Yeah.
Thanks, guys.
I mean, not at the dealership, at Midas. At Midas.
Thanks for
I know.
topping off the oil with metal in it.
Yeah, that's another thing. Landon and I were on the way to the thing downtown, and I stopped and filled it up with gas, so it's got like a full fucking tank of gas.
That's when it would happen, right? Yeah, when gas is at an all-time high in South Carolina.
Right, yeah, I've got like gold sitting in my gas tank right now. That happened in my RX-7 I used to have too. I was at the gas station and just filled up, and then the fucking thing never started again.
Fuck.
Yeah, so just
I want my money back.
full tank of gas.
Oh, that's weird. I think that's what happened with my Ford when I pulled it.
Oh, really?
Put gas in it, and it didn't make it back to Columbia from Chapin from that gas station.
Oh shit! Oh, that's right. Yep.
Yeah.
Went down on you with a full tank of gas.
Yeah. Fucking gas.
So is life.
All right, so we're doing a coin flip today. Am I right?
Yeah, we gonna break it?
Let's flip the coin and then we'll break.
Okay.
How's that? That way we know who needs their.
Oh yeah.
Who needs their who's it?
Heads.
Jesus, Joseph.
Give the coin flip noise, please.
Yeah, coin flip.
Coin flip.
All right. Yeah, Joseph, you call it in the air.
Heads.
Tails.
Look at that.
Son of a
Look
bitch.
at that.
I
We
can't
don't
really
even flip
tell what
coins
that is.
anymore. It's an app.
It's an app. There's an app for that.
There's an app to flip a coin. Because of the coin shortage.
There's a
in
coin
America.
shortage. Exactly. Yeah. All right, guys, we're going to take a break. We're going to try and throw some kind of commercial at you and be back in a minute.
You know what? I should do a YouTube channel called The Urinal, where we show men how to do things society deems only suited for women. You know, iron clothes, wash dishes, make a sandwich, give blowjobs for promotions.
What?
Ladies and gentlemen, we are excited to tell you that we have a product that may literally blow your minds. Practically everyone has heard of the red pill and blue pill, which allow you to either learn the true nature of your existence or remain in blissful ignorance. Well, Japtalion and This Guy Pharmaceuticals, in association with Elon Musk, have created the Black Pill. The Black Pill allows you to see reality from the mind of our very own Joseph Antonio. Guys, I just heard that Mary Kate Olsen may have been involved with Heath Ledger's death. Never again do you have to be baffled by how people can believe in conspiracy theories about sentient lizard people, 9/11,
Hey, Eric. The YouTube channel Toddlers Know It All just confirmed lizard people run the world, and 9/11 was all to destroy tax documents.
or the men's rights movement.
True love is a concept created by the IRS and Hershey Company. You really think there's a woman for you? Come on, man.
Find it at your nearest Japtalion and This Guy pharmacy or order by emailing us directly, jtandtgrx@elonasaskingformoneyagain.com. Taking the black pill may literally melt your mind and result in permanent loss of consciousness and or death. Elon Musk is in no way associated with this product or Japtalion and This Guy Pharmaceuticals. Furthermore, this is not a real product and no one should ever take pills offered to them by any member of Japtalion and This Guy, especially Joseph.
All right, we are back. Hope you guys enjoyed that commercial. I don't know what it is yet, but
You better fucking enjoy it.
yeah, we put a lot of time in on that shit.
Yeah.
Yeah. All right, so catch you guys up. Laffit got a new job. I'm getting a new car, and Joseph got a new. Wait.
Joseph's boring.
Yeah, Joseph had nothing going on. We had to make up shit for
Yes.
Joseph's summary of his week, not the red pill stuff.
Yeah, all I did was like listen to. Yeah, I don't know.
Oh, that's right.
my
You listened
son-
to a new
my
guy.
son got
Yeah.
some really good grades.
Shit.
I got the interims. He showed me his interims. So those
That
were really good grades.
I feel like that's badass, man, because you've been on his ass about improving his grades.
Yeah, it's got nothing to do with me.
You sure?
Yeah. I think his sergeant at school
Oh,
had a lot to
man.
do with it.
he's in ROTC.
Yeah,
Oh shit.
Yeah. Yeah.
Fuck that.
because he's been using those terms like I have a goal. I'm trying to get to my goal. Phrases like that. So clearly somebody's been like encouraging him to.
Mentoring him.
Yeah,
Mhm.
yeah, and he's not going to listen to me because he does listen to me, but I think he'd be better served by someone else as a teenager.
Well, that's big of you to admit.
Absolutely.
And yeah, I think you're probably on the right track there. That his sergeant has a big influence on how well he's doing right now.
Mhm.
He likes the ROTC stuff, and he's doing what, auto mechanics class, some kind of engineering class, right?
Right.
Yeah, I mean,
Yeah, he's
So
got.
and he's
on the
doing
right
well.
track. Yeah,
Yeah.
he's on the right track at least.
Yeah, I think his lowest grade was like an 80. Everything
shit.
else was like 90s, and he had 100.
So they don't teach cooking and cleaning in ROTC, I guess, right?
I don't know. They might.
Oh,
You gotta-
They might.
I think you gotta like learn how to press your clothes and stuff.
Well, you got to learn how to iron. I know that.
Yeah, that's what
And
I
then
mean.
isn't
Yeah.
that whole you got to make your bed the proper way so you can bounce a quarter off it or something?
Yeah,
Right?
I learned that in jail.
Yeah,
Shit.
he's not.
You didn't have a quarter in jail. Fuck you.
No. I learned how to make my bed like that though. That was like the first thing in county lockup they show you is like, this is how you make the bed if it's not made like this. Like
fuck
whatever,
you up.
yeah. It's like 18 years old.
Oh, so they give you like a sheet and a mattress?
Yeah,
I haven't been-
mattress. I guess you could call it. It's like the thing you put in the crib for your baby. That's
Oh,
kind of
yeah.
that's kind of what it
Newspaper,
is.
right?
Yeah.
Yep, newspaper. Very old newspaper too.
I just thought it was like a shelf, and you just lay on it, and you don't get a blanket.
Nah, you get like a little mattress, but you got to tuck the corners in the sheet with the sheets and everything, and that's kind of all you get. I think. Shit, it's been a while.
Shit, what the
I
hell
haven't
else
been
you
in
gonna
jail
do?
in a while.
That's a good thing.
Yeah.
You got nothing else to do. Might as well make
Might as
your
well fold your mattress.
Yeah. Got nothing but time.
Yeah.
So look, I had been doing. I won the coin toss before the break, and I had been doing that Elizabeth Bouchery thing forever. I researched it for months, and then it took me like months to deliver it. 3 fucking episodes to get it out.
Yeah.
And I had really neglected the rest of my topics and on my topic list. So I broke it out and I was like, okay, what do I got on here? And I started researching. So I'm going to just say the first one that I researched that I'm not really going to go over much, but I'll tell you guys a little bit about it, was L. Ron Hubbard. You guys know who that is?
Yes.
Is he a writer?
He is a writer. Yeah, he's a
Sounds
writer.
familiar.
He's also the founder of the Church of Scientology.
He's a science fiction writer.
Yeah, and he's a science
And,
fiction
a
writer.
cult member.
Yeah, right. And the cult member for the
Tom Cruise, Scientology.
Yeah,
There we
yes,
go.
and Tom Cruise and John Travolta and all the big people. So I think I got that because I was watching the Leah Remini thing
Okay, what is that on Netflix?
Yeah.
Yeah, I
Yeah.
didn't get to see that yet.
And she was interviewing somebody that
But
had
she's against it
left.
now, right?
Oh yeah,
Yeah,
yeah. She grew up in it, you know.
Yeah.
She grew up in that lifestyle.
Wild, wild world.
We drove by there when we were in Tampa, when Brandy and I were in Tampa over the summer. You know, every Uber that we got, they're like, and this is the Church of Scientology. You guys familiar with that? But it's fucking
Like a landmark?
huge. It's like, it's Tampa's big draw, I
Is
guess.
it?
Yeah, I
Oh,
mean,
shit, I didn't know that.
yeah, so they have a huge compound there. I'm calling it a compound because
You're not allowed to leave.
so I started looking the guy up, and I'm doing research about like where he came from, what kind of lifestyle he grew up in. His dad was in the Navy, you know. I think his mom was a school teacher, is what I found, and he was really, really, really fucking boring. like I'm halfway through this guy. Like he failed out of college, you know. He went to, I think it was Washington State or something like that. He failed out of college, and then he tried to join the Navy, and he failed the admittance test to the Navy, and then he went back to college again to try and get a better footing in to get into the Navy again. I think he ended up getting in the Navy but got kicked out. Just, you know, there was nothing really cool about the way he got kicked out or the way he failed out of school or anything like that. And I'm like, God, this guy is fucking boring me to tears. I don't even want to continue this research anymore, you know? So I gave up on him. He's not fucking cool. What he's doing now isn't cool. Or I don't think he's doing it now, but
What's
you
his
know.
most famous book?
Fuck,
I know this guy's named for a
man.
fucking reason.
I don't know, man.
It's Dianetics.
I don't know.
What is it? Dianetics?
Yeah. That's probably his most famous book.
Is it really? So why the fuck do I know who this guy is?
Yeah, I don't know. He was an
It's a
author.
mind control.
Yeah, there you go. That's what it is.
It's because you've heard enough about Scientology, probably. That's probably why you know his name so well. Am I wrong? You've heard a bunch about it, right? Yeah. Yeah.
Yeah, I think they had a.
Oh, he was partially racist. He recorded his impressions of the places he visited, Guam and other Chinese ports and stuff, and disdained the poverty of the inhabitants of Japan and China, whom he described as gooks and lazy and ignorant. Fucking
Wow.
What a dick.
What an asshole.
Oh my
How can you
God.
be partially racist?
Well,
They're either all the way
he
or
was,
not, you know?
I'm sure he's probably entirely
full on,
racist.
He just didn't want to, you know.
That seems like a. I don't know. I haven't been to China or Japan.
So he is not alive. He died in 1986.
Well, good, fuck him anyway.
Yeah, fuck that guy.
Fucking boring ass racist.
It seems like an odd perception to me. Japan is like a really well off country.
Yeah. Well, maybe not when he went there because he served. He ended up serving in World War II. But before that, you know,
Oh
Japan,
yeah, when I was a kid, Japan was coming up. Like,
Yes.
if you wanted cheap shit, you got it from Japan.
because up
like
until
China now.
the 60s, Japan still operated on the divine leadership thing that their leader was placed there.
By God?
Yeah, basically.
Oh, shit.
Yeah. They're emperors. They
Yeah.
still had emperors and shit, you know? So, yeah. So maybe that's where he had a different view of that culture. I don't know why he had to call them gooks, but
I don't even think that's the appropriate racial slur.
I don't know, man. I lived in New York for a while, and
yeah.
they called them gooks.
Yeah, it's pretty much
Pretty fucked up.
it's all around Oriental Asian people.
Oh, okay. I thought it just applied to like Southeast Asians.
I don't know.
No,
I don't think so.
Yeah, I think it's all over. But still, I mean, I respect the shit out of that culture.
I do
I
too.
enjoy it.
Yeah,
Yeah.
I do too.
For some reason, it made me think of the movie The Last Samurai. With Tom
Oh
Cruise.
shit, with Tom Cruise.
Yeah, which makes no sense.
So weird.
But we're not going to go into that, are we?
So that was a snippet of some research I did on L. Ron Hubbard, racist cult leader L. Ron Hubbard.
Scientologist.
Did you?
Yeah.
Did you get to the part about
No.
a cult connections with Jack Parsons.
Dude, I
and,
couldn't.
Opening up the gateway
Well, sounds like Joseph needs to do L. Ron Hubbard as a topic.
Coming next week.
I think I talked about that. I don't know in the episode where I don't think we released it for everybody else, but where we talked about Aleister Crowley and the creature Lom.
Oh, and the Lisa Lam Part 1 episode that no one's heard except us?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Okay. Well,
I don't remember
need to-
I don't remember you mentioning L. Ron Hubbard.
I thought I mentioned L. Ron.
You
Hubbard.
may have.
Who's Lisa Lam?
Elisa Lam?
Is this the Cecil
The Cecil Hotel
okay,
chick,
Okay, that's
yeah.
what I thought it was.
Yeah.
Oh man.
Joseph did 2 episodes on her
Yeah.
that we never
You there?
edited and put out
Oh,
because
shit.
yeah.
My brother lives 10 minutes away from there.
Yeah, he lives on
Downtown
Skid
LA?
Road. Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah, you're
He does not live in Skid Row.
Are you sure?
Yes. He's employed. He has a child and a wife.
Okay, all right.
Mhm.
All right. Yeah, let's don't
Yeah, yeah.
don't put your
I'm not
brother
trying to get him in trouble.
Okay, your brother does not live in Skid Row, but he lives close
Yeah,
enough
close enough.
that he can
You
smell.
can smell Skid Row. It's a lovely attraction.
So he lives right close to the Cecil Hotel. That was something. Was that the H.H. Howard? Am I getting that name right? Is that the guy that built the hotel,
Oh yeah, the torture hotel.
the torture hotel? Isn't that the Cecil Hotel, or is this one
I
in
think
Chicago?
That's a different hotel.
Yeah. Okay. All right.
It's fascinating that dude had a real passion. I mean, to build a fucking hotel
Just
with
for-
like these weird designs in it
H.H.
for
Holmes.
torturing
I've got
people.
him on my list. Oh shit! I can't be
H.H.
giving
Holmes?
that away. H.H. Holmes.
Was he a serial killer?
Yeah.
He's
Yeah.
like a murderer, right?
Yeah, he's the one that
see,
built the
sounds familiar.
hotel.
Okay.
Yeah.
Shit.
Built the hotel like one floor where none of the doors open or something, right? Or there's no windows on it.
Yeah, and like rooms that
Mentally
he could fill
torturing
with
people.
poisonous
Mhm.
gas and stuff.
Yeah.
Oh man.
Yeah, that's who that season of American Horror Story Hotel was based on him, because I think he was like the character, but I swear they said the Cecil Hotel was the premise of the show, because it was a hotel in L.A. I have to look it up.
They said the Night Stalker stayed there.
Yeah,
Ramirez,
Yep,
yeah.
Richard Ramirez. Yep, that was on his little
Yeah.
special on
Wow.
Netflix.
Yep.
So no L. Ron Hubbard. But let
Just
me
edit all that.
mark
out.
him off. No.
So disappointed right now. I was looking forward to that.
So another one that was on my list that I thought was going to be really cool, actually I think came from conversations with Laffit. So it's nice that you're here. Was about the Yakuza, Japanese mafia.
There you go.
Yeah.
I thought you were gonna say pro wrestling, and I was like, "Oh, you guys are fucked up. Like 18 hours right now." Let me tell you something
the
about
mic
the
on.
origin of Hulk Hogan.
Oh God. But we talked about the pride fighting,
Absolutely.
right?
Mhm.
And how, what did they try to get Americanized or commercialized?
Yeah, basically, Pride was trying to get into the American market.
Like UFC,
And,
right?
Yep.
Mhm.
And UFC was big coming up at that time. I'm trying to think. This has to be like 2006, somewhere around that.
It was in the
time.
early 2000s
Yep.
for sure.
And then basically they got into the U.S. market, and then all of a sudden, what happens when you get into the U.S. market? Everyone digs up dirt on you,
Mm-hmm.
and they started to find out that basically the Yakuza's the Japanese mafia. Correct.
Mhm. Right.
All right. So they had basically a part in Pride, just like silent partners. And Pride's Pride Fighting Championships, Japanese organization that's
Mhm.
MMA. And once it got out, all the TV channels in Japan stopped covering them. And basically, if you don't have a TV deal, you're done.
Yeah.
That's the way it goes in wrestling and MMA and anything.
Yeah, just
If you
about
don't have a
anything.
TV deal, what do you have?
Yep.
You just have a bunch of fighters that are going to fight and no one's going to see it.
Yeah.
Wait. So the TV stations in Japan stopped covering them because they were connected to the Yakuza?
Well, because it came out in public.
Oh.
So
okay.
everyone knew.
I was
Yeah.
gonna say,
But
I mean,
no one cared
didn't
until
they already know?
Exactly, they knew.
Yeah.
They definitely knew. But once it got out in public, that's it. You're done
Mm-hmm.
because especially Japanese culture, it's all about respect.
Respect and honor.
And honor.
Yep.
Yeah,
Mhm.
absolutely. So now they've lied for how long? Lied.
You have this on our television station.
What's it called when they kill themselves?
The kamikaze harikari?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah, what Harry Carey?
Harikari.
Yeah. I thought that was the announcer for
That was for the Chicago Cubs, right? Yeah.
Hot Kitty or something like that. Yeah. The beginning of Wolverine.
What?
Second one when he's in with the Silver Samurai. Remember they're killing themselves?
Oh, yeah. Yep.
Yeah.
Oh, yeah, when the bomb was coming.
Yep.
Yeah, that is right. Yeah.
So, that's an amazing topic.
Yeah. Well, hopefully. I don't know that the Yakuza impressed me as much as the Italian Mafia.
Oh shit. Are we
The
going
Italian
there?
mafia does not exist.
Right.
He's covered for his boys. Because I'll say it flat out, the Mexican mafia exists.
El Chapo. El Chapo Guzman.
Yeah.
It's a bad motherfucker.
Yeah.
Yeah. Not good.
Didn't he escape from prison a couple of years ago or something?
A couple times.
Yeah.
They build tunnels and shit.
Yeah, that's
They
right.
build tunnels and shit. That's not a Japanese thing. They got him out plenty of times.
So,
Now, once he got to the U.S., though, you ain't getting out.
is he locked up here in the U.S.?
He did his court case in Suffolk County, Long Island.
Oh, no shit.
Yeah, because that's where the real shit goes down.
Yeah.
You know, they bring him to New York to indict him in front of everyone and embarrass the shit out of him.
God, dog.
Yeah. Hey, here's a fucking crazy thing, too. They actually had, I swear, this is what I read. They tried to capture his son, too. And
Oh,
literally,
shit.
it was like a standoff in between them and, like, the cartel. And the cartel was like, we will fuck up this entire town if you don't let him go right now.
Damn.
And the army was like, what? And they're like,
What army? Our army?
Well, it's now the Mexican
Oh, okay.
army and shit. And they're like holding him up. They got him there and shit. And that's what they did. They started fucking up the entire town.
Damn.
And they let him go.
Wow.
Yeah, that's intimidating right there. Yeah, when a cartel can do more damage than an army.
God, dog.
Yeah.
Well, it's a business. I mean,
Yeah.
Fucking
corporations
Right.
run this country,
Yeah.
and if you don't give them what they want, yeah, they will
Adios.
fuck you up.
Mm-hmm.
They will take their shit and they will go to another country with it and leave a bunch of people unemployed.
Yeah.
You know.
You're 100% right. They do it in a clean way.
Yeah.
Let's just say that.
Yeah.
There's still some bodies left over, though.
Yeah,
Mhm.
but if they didn't have that alternative, they would do it with guns.
Right.
Yeah.
They
Oh,
do it in a way where
absolutely.
people look at it and they go, well, you can't blame them.
I mean,
Yeah. I mean, look how cheap they're doing it over there.
yeah, there's a better deal in Arkansas.
Yeah. Joseph's family lives in Arkansas.
I go to Arkansas.
Shit, Joseph goes to Arkansas. That's
We-
why they got that deal over there.
Yeah. Arkansas is beautiful, though.
What other topics are you not gonna do?
I'm gonna try to do some of the
I thought he was
Yakuza.
gonna do the Italian mafia, and I was like, I'm game.
See, so that was the plan because this came up short, right? So I was like, maybe I can do like half Yakuza and half Italian Mafia, and the Italian Mafia's got a lot going on.
Yeah.
Even though Joseph says they don't exist.
They don't have a lot going on.
Well, let's just say that there are these families of Italian descent that live in New England states that have a lot going on, apparently, or had a lot going on. So Yakuza, also called, it's time for me to butcher words.
Ah, here we go.
Here we go. There should be a sting for that. We'll have to cut that in. Boryokudan or Gokudo. Japanese gangsters. The Boryokudan is translates to violence groups.
Shit.
Yeah, or mafia-like criminal organizations. In Japan, let's see, elsewhere in the West. So over here, we just call them Yakuza. You know, that's what we've always called them, and which refers to the group or individuals. Let's see. So Yakuza adopt samurai-like rituals. They often bear elaborate body tattoos.
They engage in extortion, blackmail, smuggling, prostitution, drug trafficking, gambling, loan sharking, day labor contracting, and other rackets to control many restaurants, bars, trucking companies, talent agencies, taxi fleets, factories, and other businesses in major Japanese cities. And apparently pride fighting.
Not anymore.
Yeah, and they're also involved in criminal activities worldwide. So the word Yakuza means good for nothing, and it comes from this Japanese card game. It's similar to blackjack, but Yakuza would be like the worst hand, and it was hold on, it says right here, 8, a 9, and a 3. So when you got those, they add up to the worst possible total that you can have in this card game. So then they'd be like, oh, fuck, I got Yakuza, you know?
Would that be like a signature tattoo then? 8, 9, 3?
Ooh.
That's a good question, actually.
Yeah. Did not see that in my research. Damn.
Just a question.
Look at that. Look at Joseph.
So if I see 893 tattooed on someone, it's probably time to go then, right?
Well, it's like you know, people got those tattoos.
Yeah.
Like an 8 tattoo. You know.
So you know what was something I saw in my research that was very surprising to me about the I'm gonna bring that up later. So the origin of the Yakuza themselves is thought to have descended either from gangs of Ronin, which are the masterless samurais, who turned to banditry, or from bands of do-gooders who defend villages from those same wayward samurais during the early 17th century. So that's when the Yakuza was said to have formed. Their lineage could also be, traced back to grifters and gamblers in the Japan's feudal period. According to police estimates, gang membership reached its highest levels of some 184,000 in the early 1960s. And ever since then, it's been dying down, probably lost like over 100,000 members since then. The thing that I thought was really weird is that one of the questions, when you Google something and you click on it and then you go back to your search, it'll be like related questions pop up and stuff. So one of the related questions was, is the Yakuza dangerous for tourists? And, tourists going to Japan, are the Yakuza a threat to tourists?
Oh.
Yeah. And,
weird.
Yeah, well, I mean,
why would that be a thing on your radar?
Well, I mean, Mexico.
Yeah. You gotta, you gotta worry about cartels when you go to Mexico. Yeah.
They'll chop your shit up.
So
to your parents.
If people are like hearing about Yakuza and they have a trip to Japan planned in 2 weeks, they're like, "Oh fuck, am I gonna get killed if I go to Japan?" People think like that. And people probably Google the same kind of shit when they go to New York or LA. Do I have to worry about Bloods and Crips when I go to LA?
Yeah, exactly.
Or if you come to South Carolina, do I have to worry about the Klan?
Yeah.
Or the Gamecocks?
Yep, exactly. Or the Gamecocks. No, you do not have to worry about the Gamecocks.
They don't hurt anyone, apparently.
They're
mostly harmless.
Yeah, they're harmless.
Oh, shit. Go Cox. So that was one of the related questions, and the answer was no, because they're basically weak, and they're just like a presence, really.
Or maybe it should be no, because they don't take an interest in fucking around with average citizens who don't have a lot of money on them.
It said that like, oh fuck, they're Americans.
Doesn't Yakuza tend to find itself in more like corporate
higher end shit, right?
Yeah, exactly. Yeah,
so they don't fuck around with pickpocketing.
They work in the white collar crimes.
Some fat dude who just got off a plane.
And that's why they're not a threat, because they work in the white collar.
They're weak though. No.
Well, that's what it said. It said that most Japanese people aren't even scared of them.
It's like they're calling them out.
Yeah.
Really?
Yeah.
See, now that's interesting.
I know.
How they're portrayed in movies is a totally different thing than from
Right.
what you're reading. But
Yeah.
then again,
Well, but it did used to be like that.
Yeah.
It did used to be like that. And there was one particular family that the boss died in the early 80s, I think is what it said. And but that was the violence. Their family was a lot of the violence. But when he died, that's why the numbers have been dropping in membership. And the membership numbers actually include people that aren't even actually in the family. Mm-hmm. They're just kind of associated with it. But, yeah.
How do they get those numbers? Do they do a census?
Knock on doors.
Fill out this form real quick.
Are you involved with the Yakuza?
What gang affiliation you have?
Yeah,
I always wonder about that shit.
I'm gonna need to see your tattoo.
Is it from the rats? Yeah, I need to see your
Is that an
tattoos.
893?
You remembered the numbers. So that family was the Yamaguchi Gumi, which was founded in 1915 by Yamaguchi Harukichi, and was only built up after World War II by Toka Kazu, and that was the so it says that family was very similar to the Italian mafia families that we're all familiar with. We're all familiar with that, right?
Yes,
I've
sir.
seen it in movies.
I've seen it in movies, Joseph.
But, I've seen Marvel characters in movies too. So
Okay, this guy.
I think it was more of a prevalent thing in New York when I was growing up, but it wasn't anything that I would see,
Yeah.
Yeah, no, because that was in like the 70s, 80s, right?
The big stuff.
Yeah, the big shit that was going down, like John Gotti.
John Gotti
Yeah, that
and
shit
the
was
stuff.
going on when I was a kid,
I was gonna ask if that was going on when you were a
but
kid.
It's like,
yeah, I remember that stuff about Gotti on the news when I was a kid in Connecticut. And,
Yeah.
there'd be these dudes, they're interviewing dudes on the street, and they're like, "It's racism," They're calling out a hardworking Italian American man saying he's involved in crime.
he's one of the best guys I know.
Yeah.
Yes. I don't believe that statement, but
Oh God.
I'm not gonna say anything. Trying to go home tonight.
And that's when the stuff from that movie Goodfellas, all that shit was occurring in like the 70s and 80s, right?
Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
And they filmed all that there, Long Island.
Really?
Mm-hmm.
Oh, that's crazy. That's a good movie. A lot of that shit was. Have you seen The Irishman on Netflix?
Yeah, I wasn't a big fan. Yeah.
Whoa, really?
Yeah, I know. It was. I don't know. I just felt it was too long.
It was very long. Yeah, I had to
just
watch
drawn
it.
out. And then I'm sorry, but I've seen all these movies already, and they're such good movies. And then you get to one of those, and you're just like, okay, this is the same.
Oh man.
I know. I'm letting you down. I can see it in your face
Yeah,
right
you
now. You're
totally
like,
let me
You
down.
might want to get out of this.
Can you unplug your mic?
Get him the fuck out of here.
This was a bad idea, Joseph. No, I loved it. I've watched it twice, and both times I had to watch it in two separate settings, because you can't sit through that fucking 3 hour and 45-minute movie all at once. You
Unless
just
it's
can't.
a Marvel movie.
Oh, dude.
Yeah.
I feel like movie theaters, in the movie theater when you're in there seeing the movie,
Yes.
that they should have
movie
at
theater?
least 2 breaks, intermissions, when you go to a fucking play or something.
Yeah.
They're like, intermission, get the fuck out and go piss or whatever.
Yeah.
I always gotta piss
Who
partway through
doesn't?
the movie.
Yeah.
Yeah, especially like Laffit said in a Marvel movie, when you go to watch
3-hour
fucking
adventure.
Endgame. Yeah. What the fuck?
You gotta bring a pee bottle, man.
Committed. You gotta be committed to that shit.
Yeah.
I just pee right on the floor.
Do you?
Well, it's all,
It's all sticky anyway.
it's all slanted, so it just goes right down to the next
He's
seat.
got a great point right there.
Yeah,
It's a landslide of piss.
yeah. You don't want to sit too close to the front.
I will be going to the movies tomorrow.
Are you going to the movies tomorrow?
No, fuck no.
Oh, okay. Yeah, I really like The Irishman. I guess it's because I never saw anything on Jimmy Hoffa before. I've never seen Hoffa, really anything. I just know that all I knew before that movie was that Hoffa was the Teamsters Union president,
Sir.
and that he was missing. Nobody knew where's the body of Jimmy Hoffa. Is
The
always
body is under the Meadowlands.
where's that?
That's the rumor. Where the Giants used to play football.
Oh, really?
Yeah, where the Giants and Jets used to play. That's
Jesus.
the rumor. They buried him under the Meadowlands.
Do you believe that movie, or did you watch the whole thing? The Irishman?
Yeah. I don't know. I didn't know enough about I've seen other movies with Hoffa where he just disappeared. You know? Yeah. What do you mean? So do I believe that they kidnapped him and killed him?
Well, yeah, the way it went down, like the guy that was like his best friend.
Yeah.
And, yeah.
Yeah. Money talks.
Yeah. And the mafia family is the same family from Goodfellas. The mafia family from the movie was the same family from Goodfellas. So I thought that was really interesting too. And I didn't realize until the second time I watched it that was what was going on.
I think there's a lot going on. And
Yeah.
Yeah. When it comes to those movies, there's a lot of behind the scenes shit. Some will get told, some will not.
Yeah.
You know, now it seems like the thing that I've been seeing, that's the current theme. 10, 15, 20 years ago, now these people are talking.
Yep.
Yep.
So the guy that Rob Lowe played on Goodfellas, the rat that sold everyone out at the end, the actual person was at some award ceremony like 3 or 4 years ago, and he like stood up and was waving and shit, and I was like, shouldn't he be hiding somewhere? What the fuck is he doing?
Not anymore.
Yeah.
That's crazy.
I thought that shit was fucking nuts. Yeah, he's old as fuck. He's old as shit now, but...
Sammy the Bull, that was one of the main guys that ratted people out.
Wow.
Yeah. And then his
Where's
daughter.
he?
He's still alive? I think.
Yeah,
I don't know.
last I heard, because I remember looking into this stuff like years ago, he like went into hiding.
Right?
Then he
Relocated.
got busted for dealing like ecstasy or something. And it's like, I don't know. It seems like,
Sammy the Bull?
yeah, it's like if you fucking found I don't know. I thought you weren't supposed to say anything, and if you did say something, you might like, I don't know, disappear or get strung up or, have your tongue cut out or whatever.
Right.
But apparently, you could say something.
Fuck.
Isn't that the message?
You could say something, get relocated.
Get relocated,
Yeah.
probably to somewhere nice.
Yeah, and then get
busted for doing the same shit and still be cool.
Yeah.
Dude's
Because
above the law, I
you got
guess.
like immunity or something now?
basically. Yeah.
You get enough money.
Fuck.
Get enough
The rules
people
don't
arrested.
apply.
Yeah.
Yeah, I guess so. All right, we got off topic. All I said was similar to the Italian mafia, and now
Boom.
yeah.
I do like those. Those are some of my favorite gangster movies. Are like Chinese and Japanese gangster movies.
Really?
Yeah, I think those are some of the.
What are some
most
movies?
interesting. Like Flashpoint.
Oh God! Again with the Flashpoint.
I've never seen that.
And just like
Me either. Is this about Yakuza? Or
what was
is it
that
Chinese?
one? No, man. What was that movie? Big Trouble in Little China.
Oh yeah, with Kurt Russell.
shit.
Yeah.
Yeah,
And
I loved that
The
when I was a
gangsters
kid.
all like wearing like those goofy sunglasses and shit. Love it. It was a
Goofy
fucking
sunglasses.
great movie, man.
So back to Yakuza.
Yeah.
So the hierarchy in the Yakuza family is similar to that of the Italian mafia, where there's the boss is like, let's see, the name of the boss is Oyaban, which is like the it's a parental status, it's like godfather, of the Italian family, and then all the other ones, like the proteges and stuff, are called Koban, which is child status. So they're all under the Oyaban. And Koban traditionally take a blood oath of allegiance, and a member who breaks the Yakuza code must show penance, historically through a ritual in which the Koban cuts off his little finger with a sword and presents it to the Oyaban. Through this practice, he has declined. Oh, it says though this practice has declined over time, so they don't do that anymore. But it used to be when like one of the lower level guys
Would fuck up.
they would cut off their finger with a sword and give it to the Oyaban.
Here's my finger. I won't do it again.
Yeah, like I am so sorry. I'm so sorry that I will chop off my finger and give it to you.
as penance.
Oh, because it's probably worse if you don't cut off your finger.
Cut something else off.
Yeah, it's probably worse. I
Yeah.
wonder what the fuck up is that you cut off your fucking finger.
Does dude keep the fingers? Like, does he have like
I would imagine.
a cabinet in his house
If
with
I was-
LED lights and fingers?
I'm not gonna lie. If it was me and I was the Oya bun and
I'd keep
motherfuckers
the
are bringing me their fingers, I'm like, all right, I got your fucking finger. I will always have your finger.
Yeah,
You fuck up again and I'll have the other one.
See this
Yeah, I
right
would
here?
keep that shit. Maybe put a little picture of them next
Yeah,
to
exactly.
it. You know,
Draw a fucking hand and just set the finger on the drawing.
start filling it in.
See this fourth finger right here? That's Liu Kang's finger. He fucked up too.
Liu Kang.
This could be you.
Liu Kang.
Remember this.
Nice.
That's fucking crazy, ain't it?
Yeah, that is crazy. Well, so I was thinking about the blood oath part. I mean, isn't the Italian mafia, they prick your finger and you got to put the two thumbs together and shit,
Tell us, Joseph.
right?
Right?
I'm looking at you. You're
Right,
the Italian
Joseph?
guy. Come on.
Yeah, and then you take the image of the saint, put it in your hand,
And
set
burn
it on
it,
fire.
right? Yeah.
Oh shit.
As the
Yeah, they
saint
show it in
burns,
movies,
so
yeah.
will you if you run your fucking mouth, you know,
You're
or
in this
turn against the
forever.
family.
Oh
Yeah.
jeez.
Dude, there's a great documentary on Netflix.
I
Have
would
you seen
love
that
to
one?
be in something forever. That would be nice. That'd be nice to have people that want me around that bad.
Well, look, you're here,
that's
Chaptalian
it,
and this guy.
We want
Are
you
we gonna
around.
do it?
What, the blood oath? Fuck no.
No, we don't have to do
We're
that.
gonna do an omerta or something.
No, stop, man.
COVID's
the
around.
fuck?
You can't
Just-
be doing that shit.
Fucking omerta.
I got a knife right now. Yeah, so despite criminal activities, the Yakuza style themselves as Ninko Dantai, which means chivalrous organization. So kind of like this right here, while methods are often questionable, they have been known to perform charitable acts such as donating delivery supplies, earthquake victims during the Kobe earthquakes of 95 and the earthquake and tsunami of 2011. Over time, the Yakuza have shifted towards white-collar crimes, relying more and more on bribery in lieu of violence. And indeed, in the early 21st century, they were one of the least murderous criminal organization groups in the world. How about that? That's a title to have.
Blood costs a lot of money.
Yeah. Yeah, you get more out of somebody when they're alive, you know?
This is correct.
Yeah.
So, real quick. So, do you think the Italian mafia copied off them? They were around first, correct?
I don't know, man.
Because
I would look that up because there are crime families, Italian crime families in Italy that have probably
Way
been
back.
around for centuries.
Okay.
Yeah.
I don't.
I'm curious
They were
to know that.
probably unaware of each other when they
Yeah,
were
when it
starting
was
out,
going on,
'cause
right?
I believe in Italy, if this is a real thing, that it started as a like a paramilitary group because people needed
As legend goes.
in quotes.
people needed protection from the assholes who owned all the land,
Yeah.
you know, and
Yeah.
mistreated people, you know. So
Right.
people banded together to protect other people.
Right.
And it just kind of got out of control, maybe.
Yeah, I mean, they
It
saw
all sounds
profit.
Similar though. I mean, just think about it. The Italian mafia used to do good things for people.
Yeah.
They wanted
Yeah.
the local people on their side. So this way,
Even motorcycle gangs.
Yeah,
I think of the
Hells
Hells
Angels
Angels
just
and their
like the same
Toys for
thing.
Tots things that they do, you know? It's
They've got toys for tots.
The whole thing,
yeah.
you gotta
Yeah,
put
I
on
mean-
that public face, I guess.
Right,
same
yeah.
thing. Frank Lucas, American Gangster.
Oh, yeah,
Remember that?
yeah.
They're handing out turkeys to people.
Yep.
And they had Thanksgiving, and you know
That was
they're
real
doing
shit,
Yeah,
too.
that was.
Yeah.
I mean, dude, it seems like someone's basing it all off of one thing. I mean,
Or like T-Mobile when they offer me a good deal on a phone. Same kind of thing.
Is that the same kind of
I was
thing?
about to say, where are you going with T-Mobile?
They don't give a fuck about me.
No, they don't give a
They don't
fuck
give a
about you,
fuck.
Joseph. They
I still
fucking
owe
good deal.
$3,000.
I wonder if they would cut me a deal if I can get that money out of
They would not.
I don't know.
you.
I think you should find out though.
Can you get that money out of
Give
him?
him my address.
I might be able to talk him into it. I'm not going to be able to twist his arm, I know that.
Give him my finger. Present it to him.
Oh God, yeah, but yeah. So I was thinking that it reminded me of the Hell's Angels, which is, and I don't know if they all feed off of each other or they just see that, you know, in order to continue doing the crimes that they do, they got to have they got to have support from public, you know, they got to be taking care of people. And that's what the whole thing with the Italian mafia, and I assume that it's the same with the Yakuza, is that you go by and you collect money, and the money you're collecting from business owners is to protect them, to keep them in business and help protect them from bandits and things like that, you know, and bandits. Like there's somebody strapping on the fucking the Hamburglar.
No, if you got like a protected
Rubble.
business, though, like the little fucking street thugs in the neighborhood aren't gonna be busting out your windows and stealing your shit, unless they don't know what they're getting into, and then they will be reminded that they should not be doing that, and they might be coming by to clean up your house after that, you know.
Yeah, exactly.
Or clean you up.
Maybe.
So gang whereabouts and activities are often known to Japanese police without taking any action. So the police, you know,
they don't want to get involved.
Well, they are involved.
Yeah.
They are involved, and so they know not to get involved.
Well, legally involved. Let's just say that.
Yeah, yeah. They just no. We didn't see anything here. Members have even been called upon to perform public functions, as when the Yakuza force was assembled to serve as security force during the 1960 visit by U.S. President Dwight Eisenhower. So when Eisenhower came to Japan, it was the Yakuza that were his security there.
Damn,
that's interesting.
Wow.
Yeah.
That's pretty cool.
Yeah. I wonder what would have happened had they not been his security. Like, was there a threat? Maybe?
Yeah, I was about to say, why were they chosen for his security?
Yeah. So Yakuza, are you going to look it up? Look it up.
I had a question about Dwight D. Eisenhower. I just wanted to look up. When was Dwight D. Eisenhower president?
He was right before Kennedy.
Was he?
Yeah.
I thought that was.
We're about to find out.
That wasn't Ford?
No, Ford was president after Nixon, when Nixon was forced out.
Listen, I know about Pi Day. I don't know who was president.
Call Nico.
Yeah, if we had my youngest son here, he could tell us.
Yeah.
Oh, shit.
Seriously, he knows everything about the presidents. Meanwhile, I'll continue with my research.
Okay. All right.
Yakuza. Wait.
you
found
It's
it?
like 51 to 69 or something like that.
It
So
couldn't,
I was
couldn't have been
thinking-
to 69.
I was thinking it was earlier.
Kennedy was president,
No.
and Johnson in the 60s. Come
Yeah,
on.
Kennedy died in 63.
Yeah, as president.
53 to 61.
Okay, so yeah, right before
8-year
Kennedy.
term.
Yeah. All right, Yakuza are viewed by some Japanese as a necessary evil in light of their chivalrous facade, and the organizational nature of their crime is sometimes viewed as a deterrent to impulsive individual street crime. So yeah, it's a protection against the would-be street thugs. And it is in part because the dual nature of their relationship with the police as both criminal and sometimes as humanitarian, and the idolization of criminal groups as underdogs in the popular media. So that's that's crazy. That's how they're viewed, as like, you know, criminal underdogs. Like, don't let the man keep you down. Yeah, fight the power kind of thing, you know? Like, we need crime, you know? We need criminals.
That's funny.
The police aren't doing it. Somebody's got to take care of us.
Wow.
Is that crazy to you?
Yeah, it's an interesting take. I mean,
Yeah.
just think about it. The police don't catch everything.
Mm-hmm. The police don't catch
I can
everything.
go on so many different fucking
Go.
tangents right now, but
About the police?
yeah.
You love police?
No. I will not comment further on that.
Yeah, that's what was going through my head. I was like, I'm not gonna...
Don't fucking say it. Don't fucking say it right now. But I mean, don't you think about that when we were younger and stuff too? I mean,
How do you
people
mean?
would protect each other and stuff.
Yeah.
That's how I felt. Like if you lived in a neighborhood, like, and they knew you, they'd take care of you and shit. And when you were a little kid, they'd watch out for you.
My brother and his
Yeah.
friends kept me from getting my ass whooped.
Yeah, how many times by another neighborhood, right?
Yeah.
I mean, that's how I felt it was when I was young. I don't think it's like that anymore. You know, I don't think people look out for each other as much anymore, but
Hmm.
because I used to go all around my neighborhood and everyone knew us.
Oh,
You
yeah.
know? Yeah. And then you'd go into another neighborhood and it'd be a lot different.
You're right.
That's right. You
Yeah.
go into
Ride your
another
bike,
neighborhood,
right? You'd
you'd
ride
be
your bike.
likely to get into a fight with
Yeah, and they'd
somebody.
be like, who the fuck are you?
Yeah.
Yeah.
And you're like, I don't know, man.
I don't know who I am.
I'm just trying to get out of here. You ain't getting out of here today.
Oh, man. I remember the days of riding my bike around neighborhoods and shit.
Yeah, I mean,
I didn't have protection. I didn't really have a bunch of friends when I was growing up until I got like into middle school and stuff. Well,
yeah, I can.
and I got into
Yeah.
gangs.
Yeah.
Once I got
Oh,
into
shit.
gangs, then I had
There
friends.
you go. He had tons of friends, tons of backup, tons
Mhm.
of
It
protection.
was nice though, wasn't it?
Mhm.
Being like in a group.
I was
Part
accepted.
of something.
Yeah. Yep.
Yeah.
And I'm
Yep.
sure that's why a lot of people still do it. You know.
God, it's crazy to
Feel
think that
accepted.
people still do that. Because I look at a lot of things that people do that I used to do, like people that smoke cigarettes even. You know, I'm like, really?
Yeah, you're like gross.
People still smoke
Right?
cigarettes?
Yeah. Oh, they smoke them, all right.
Yeah, they do, yeah.
It's just like you look at them, you're like, why are you hurting your body?
Yeah.
Why are you doing such an unhealthy thing? And
Or I
I'm
have-
like, fucking 10 years ago, I was doing that.
I have friends my age or older that smoke weed. And I'm like, come on, guys, what are we in high school? Like, you smoke weed? Really?
Yeah.
What the fuck is
You're
this?
an embarrassment.
We can do something with your
Yeah,
life.
exactly.
Sitting around smoking weed and listening to Blue Oyster Cult.
No offense to all my friends that smoke weed. I love you guys.
Yeah,
I
keep
just
on
want
smoking, bro. I think it's that I'm
Smoke another
jealous
one.
more than anything.
Yeah, maybe I'm jealous.
I'm jealous.
Yeah.
That they
I'm
get to
not.
do that with immunity and I cannot.
Yeah. I smoke weed. I will immediately be smoking crack. Then I will be stealing your weed so I can buy more crack. And then also
you see
your
my
TV.
weed? No, I
No,
haven't.
but I'll help you look for it. Let's.
Let's look in that box over there.
Yeah.
Why don't you go out front and I'll check your house real quick and I'll try and find it.
Everything's
Hey, where'd
gone.
Morgan go?
Where's my TV?
Bigger question: where'd all my stuff go?
Yeah.
That's fucked up.
I
Yeah.
think I would have a panic attack if I smoked weed now.
Yes.
Oh,
So
yeah.
much shit going on. If I smoke some weed, I'd be like, oh my god, what am I doing with my life?
Yep. Mm-hmm.
Strong
Yeah, I
as
would
fuck
too.
now too. Like it's not
That's
even
what
like
I've heard,
that
yeah.
garbage we used to smoke. I mean, now it's like the dab and all that fucking crazy
Right.
shit.
Yeah,
I'm
I've
like,
heard.
I'm watching grandma smoke that shit on YouTube, and I'm like,
Yeah.
this bitch is tougher than I will ever be.
I see like girls on TikTok doing that shit,
Mhm.
smoking the dab. I
Yeah.
don't even know what that means.
Yeah, I would take like a hit of like Mexican
Oh,
and
break.
be fucked up all day.
Yeah. You
Yeah.
hear, you hear
Yeah.
the
And
seeds
everybody
start
make fun
popping
of
when
me.
you're smoking it. That's how shitty you knew it was.
Yeah.
They don't even have that weed anymore,
No,
do they?
And that's been phased out. Yeah.
That's so
Yeah.
crazy.
Yeah.
That's
Now
so
it's like
fucking crazy.
now you see it like so I'm in this forum for like since I work at a car dealership, there's forums on Facebook for people
Okay.
in car dealerships, and it's literally like almost an advertisement in the weed bags they give you now.
Wow.
Yeah, it's literally like a picture of a cartoon character or something with popular culture on the fucking. And I'm like, what the fuck happened to just the regular bag? You
No, man. It's because everything's legal now,
Yeah,
so
it's
you
just like
can
fucking
legally.
don't hide
Like,
it.
yeah,
Yeah.
they fucking. They breed. They breed this fucking marijuana to
strong as
Yeah.
fuck.
like, and for different reasons. Like you got anxiety,
Yeah.
smoke this. You know,
Oh god.
no appetite. Eat
Imagine you
that.
had a choice when you went to your dealer at that point, right?
Remember Half Baked? Didn't they have that shit on Half Baked?
Yeah, exactly. I need the low anxiety stuff, man. Do you got that today? No, motherfucker. This is all I got right here. You either take this or you get out of my house.
Right.
Well, fuck.
Yeah, I don't remember the options being those kind of
Yeah,
options.
No,
It was
either
like
either you get
weed
swag
or Coke.
Yeah. If you were lucky enough to have a dealer like that. Yeah.
weed or coke.
Yeah, weed or coke. Yeah.
Yeah.
No, it was. That was like, you want this Mexican brick shit or not? I'll take the Mexican brick shit.
Yeah. So that was what I had on the Yakuza guys. I know it was a little lackluster, but there honestly wasn't a whole lot to find about them. I mean, I could have gotten into the different
sure.
families.
Yeah.
Yeah, like the Yamaguchi Gumi family, I could have gotten into that. But But I was like, well, I'll talk about one thing and then I'll talk about the other, and then I never researched the Italian. I got into a different topic and started researching that.
But look how many other things it gave us, though, this one topic.
Yeah. Good point.
Yeah.
Yeah.
It brings up a lot of different thoughts and stuff. I mean,
I think it's good that the Yakuza would be happy that you couldn't find a lot.
yeah.
Well, you're
So
welcome.
I'd say maybe that's for a reason. Maybe they don't have as many rats.
I wonder if any of my distant family had any dealings with the Yakuza. Any of my grandma's family.
Interesting.
Yeah. I may never know.
You
Yeah,
probably don't know for
I
a
haven't
reason.
heard this saying in a long time, but like I remember when I was younger, I would hear people say stuff like, every Italian family has one, which means every Italian family has a person who's like,
Involved.
That's what I've heard about the
Yeah.
Italian side of my family from my dad, but my dad's a fucking liar, so I don't know.
My dad don't say shit about that type of stuff, so yeah, there was probably something in there.
Yeah?
Yeah.
No
They're probably
shit.
mixed up with some shit, because he don't talk about that at all.
Dude, you lived in Mexico for a little while, right?
Yeah, well, that's how I learned Spanish. I got sent there at 9 years old for 3 months.
That's what I heard. That's how
Yeah.
how you learn
Yeah,
Spanish.
Yeah, exactly.
Is to be thrown into it.
No, just only
How old were
English.
you?
9. It was me and my sister.
Oh,
And
that's
it's like-
great.
that was our summer vacation.
that's
It was
great.
the fucking craziest
So
thing.
you're
ever.
bilingual now?
Yeah, I am fluent in Spanish, and not only that, I just remember going there, and I was only allowed to bring one toy, and you know what toy it was? The Ninja Turtles. They had like this like fucking little army tank that would shoot pizzas out of it.
Oh,
That
yeah.
was my
Yeah.
fucking
My
toy.
brother had one
I
of
was like,
those.
I'm bringing the fucking Ninja Turtle pizza throwing with me. That shit got stolen. So for all you people who don't think shit gets stolen in Mexico, that shit got stolen.
Oh, that's hilarious.
But I came out of there speaking fluent Spanish, because when you're hungry,
You gotta.
you gotta learn how to speak some goddamn Spanish there. Yeah. Yeah.
And they didn't speak English,
They
your
did not
family there?
speak one lick of English at all.
Nice. God almighty,
And they
what
were
the fuck,
fucking
dude?
really mean to us.
They hated y'all.
My grandparents and my aunt, and I can't even tell you.
Oh,
Can't even
wow.
tell you. My dad sent them money for us,
Yeah.
and they stole it. Yeah, they stole it. So my dad calls us up, and he's like talking to us, and he's like, maybe it was like our 3rd, 4th week there. He's like, "You guys are getting the money I sent you, right?" And I'm like, "What?" I'm like, "I'm fucking starving, bro. Like, what are you talking about?" And he's like, "I send your aunt money every week for you guys so they can use it to buy you food and do this and do that." I was like,
Wow.
maybe that's a conversation you need to have with grandma.
Shit, dude.
'Cause I think grandma got diamond earrings yesterday. I don't know where they came from.
Did you
but I
guys
think-
start eating after that?
No. No, it was towards that last month where they got enough and they were just like, all right, I think it's time to feed these guys now. Yeah, I came back fat after that.
Wow.
Yeah, it was
Damn, that's interesting.
Yeah,
Wow.
Yeah, I can tell you some fucked up shit. Yep. Yeah, it was a very, very interesting trip.
That was your own family?
Yeah.
That's
My
fucked
dad's
up.
side of the family is hey man.
We all got
Everyone's
it.
got that one good
Yeah.
side of the family.
Yeah.
Yeah, my mom's side of the family is like amazing. You know, I went to Peru and then
Did you go to Peru?
I
Yeah.
went to Peru when I was 14.
Yeah.
There's like a civil war going on there. It's the
Oh,
weirdest
cool.
thing. Yeah. See guys, just military guys standing around with
Damn, that's
fucking
crazy.
AKs and shit like that. But everyone was nice as hell. They
Wow.
feed us like crazy, bring us
Oh,
everywhere
yeah.
and shit. And I was just like,
Aw.
my cousin was nice enough to introduce me and my brother to computer porn.
Oh, I think you told me that shit.
Yep,
Yeah.
floppy disks, and he's like, "Hey, come over here, check this
Floppy
out." And I'm
disk.
like, "What the fuck is going on over here?" And I'm like, "Why do you got like 40 floppy disks?" And he's like, "Hold on 1 minute, Pamela Anderson." I'm like, "Yeah." And he's, "I got naked pictures of her," and I'm like, "Who else do you have naked pictures of?" And it's funny how much they want to be in like American culture. You know,
Yeah.
it's weird, but it's like, so I was, again, 14 and shit, and that's when I started listening to like fucking like emo alternative music and shit. Yeah, he's listening to like Nirvana, all this crazy shit, and I'm like, why are you listening to this and not what you
Yeah.
guys got over here? And it's funny because he's like, everything we have over here sucks.
Mm.
You guys have the cool shit.
Yeah.
And I was like Pamela Anderson, right? Yeah, that was the dream as a kid. I know you
Wow.
guys fucking agree. She was like the hottest chick.
Yeah. She was.
Watch.
Yep.
Carmen Electra. I mean.
Oh man.
Yeah. Now they look like shit.
Now.
Yeah. They look really bad.
I'm sure they do.
Yeah, it's crazy.
Plastic surgery.
Yeah, I know.
Yeah.
You can only hold up for so long when you have all that money, and then your looks, all that shit starts to go away. I totally still have sex with her though.
I love being a man.
Yeah.
I just get better looking the older I get. I get more attractive the older I get.
That's something that I've heard about me as well, is that like the older I've gotten. There was somebody that I knew when I first got clean, and I've been clean for 11 years now. A couple years ago, she asked one of her friends, like, what the fuck happened to Morgan? Because he didn't used to, he's hot. Like, what happened?
Oh, shit.
Yeah, nothing became of that.
Hell yeah. Who doesn't like hearing
I have
that
a great girlfriend now that appreciates every bit of me.
There you go.
Every bit of Morgan's hotness.
Yeah, I guess. Ask her.
She seems to be really well behaved. I kept trying to find something wrong with her.
Yeah.
And then I just finally gave up.
Yeah.
I was like, she's hiding it too well.
she's pretty great.
She either deserves to keep this a secret. I think she's awesome.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah, thanks. Yeah, she's pretty great. Yeah.
But it is true, though. I mean, the older we get, the better looking we get, which is kind of weird.
Yeah. Well, you have activities that get you in shape and
yes.
keep,
Yes, I'm very lucky.
Yeah.
I'm 38, but I don't look 38.
No, you don't look 38. No. Yeah. You probably get that a lot, too.
Yeah, I get it a lot.
Yeah.
Like, oh, stop.
Stop. But say it again, though.
Yeah.
And say it differently this time.
You want to see my license? I'll pull it out for you.
What else you want me to pull out?
Yeah. Come on, girl.
All right. Well, that's what I got.
All right.
Are we going to plug anything? Eric has been making this absurd, obscene request. He wants emails sent to him. If you've been listening to the show, then you know what he wants. I don't know. I feel like kind of obligated. He's so like enthralled with seeing another guy's junk.
He doesn't ask to see my junk yet.
Yeah.
He asked to see yours?
He hasn't blatantly asked to see mine. But remember that one episode he was like, what, do you got a big dick, Morgan? What?
Whatever, dude. I get a lot of compliments on the appearance of mine for some reason.
Yeah. Whatever. I don't want him to see. I don't want Eric to see my dick. I don't want Eric asking for dick pics, but he does. Like every episode for the last month, he's been asking for dick pics. Right. Laffit's making a face over here. I agree with Laffit.
The face.
Every time he brings it up, me and Joseph are like, oh God, no, please, no.
Fucking dick pic segment.
Yeah.
I hope he has a separate email for that.
No.
So you guys don't
they
get
just
raided
have to
by
come.
Homeland Security.
They just have to come. Attention, Eric. If we get an email from somebody, I mean, we don't have to open it. If we can see that it's got an image attached to it.
There you go.
Yeah, and it's from like a yeah.
I guess it depends the megabytes of the image too. Damn, this is probably a small dick. This is like fucking only 2 megabytes.
It's
what's going on with this thing?
Use a Nokia to take that picture. Oh God! But we do have we do want corrections to any of our topics or additions or topic suggestions. So if you guys want to email us for that kind of stuff, that's fine at gmail13 I can do this. Japtalion13@gmail.com. I know how to do email stuff.
I'm grown to did.
Do you have anything you want to plug while you're here?
No.
What about any fights? You got any upcoming fights?
Oh, dude, what do you got coming up in April?
April 10th, I have a tournament.
April 10th.
Yes, IBJJF.
Is that the one in Charleston?
Yep. I had to get licensed for it. It was really cool. I got a license for it.
Nice.
A license
Yeah.
to kill?
No, it's in the car, but like literally it's a picture of me all angry and shit. So this way, like, maybe someone will get intimidated by it.
Wow, man. You're all angry in the picture.
Yeah, I'm totally angry in the picture. I'm at work.
Oh, that's badass,
Yeah,
man.
so
And we can
April
come to that.
No, actually you can't.
Fuck!
What
Yeah,
the
you can
fuck?
only, it's only your coach, because of
Yeah.
the times we live in right now. But
Because of these uncertain
yeah,
times.
exactly.
They are certainly
But
uncertain.
yeah, I'm very excited for it. This is a first real big tournament that I'm going to be in. And
Yeah.
For those who don't know what it is, it's Brazilian Jiu-Jitsu.
Yeah.
So that's what we were referring to before of how I stay in good shape.
Right. Yeah. You usually fare pretty well in your tournaments,
Yeah.
or you have previously.
3 out of 4. So
Yeah.
yeah, I enjoy it. I enjoy the competition aspect of it.
Yeah.
It's a lot of fun, man. It's cool to challenge yourself.
I gotta say, I've watched you go from what you were 3 years ago. Was it 3 or 4 years ago?
4 now.
Yeah, 4 years ago.
Yeah.
Jeez, dude.
Fuck.
Yeah. When I first met you, and to what you're doing now, and you mentioned it to me before you got started in it. That you had a friend that was into it, and if I
Yeah.
wanted to get involved, and I'm like, yeah, but then I don't have time. I don't have the time you
got
have
kids.
for it. Yeah.
It's different,
Yeah. Yeah, and I was going through some shit then.
I'm a single guy.
Laffit is single.
Yeah.
He's a good-looking, healthy, single guy, and he is a physical badass.
Thank you very much for the compliment right there. If we need to dub that and play it a couple times, we should.
Oh, and he's bilingual.
Oh, bilingual.
Yeah, that does help, doesn't it?
That
Yeah.
opens up like a whole. That opens up to the Latinas.
There you
I
go.
can't talk to
Oh
them.
man, well if I could find them, I'd talk to them.
Oh, they're over on Joseph Street.
Are
Yeah,
they?
yeah. Just
Yeah.
come to my
We're
neighborhood.
coming to Joseph's house. Maybe we'll do the next show.
Some
there.
of them might be like 16.
Oh, I ain't fucking around with that. I managed to never go to prison in this amount of time of the things that I was doing. So,
Yeah.
I'm gonna stay out of that route.
Good
But,
thinking.
yeah, can't wait to do that.
Yeah,
That'll be
man.
awesome. But besides that, no, I'm not a big. I don't got anything to plug or anything like that.
Okay,
man.
well that's cool. I was gonna say I'm proud of you for what all you've accomplished with yourself,
that,
because man,
man.
it takes a lot of self discipline to go to practice every day, or however often. You weren't doing it every day for a while till you moved up here.
Yeah.
Now you are like regularly training.
Absolutely.
And
It's
sparring
Something I
and-
love and I enjoy doing all day long.
Yeah,
Mhm.
yeah, it's
Dude, that's
badass.
impressive.
hmm Yeah. So that's what we got.
What about Joseph? What do you got? You
I
anything
don't
to
have
plug?
anything. I don't have anything to plug.
No plugging.
No?
No, we don't. We just kind of stick to the show stuff now. We kind of quit plugging our own shit.
And it was kind of cool that you talked about the gang stuff, because I just recently purchased on Amazon that movie The Warriors that I'm always talking about.
Is that the old school movie?
Yeah, from like
From the
1979 or
yeah,
something.
That's
Oh, what?
Is it a
Laffit
badass
Sang?
movie?
play.
Yeah,
Right? Yeah.
it's a badass movie.
Is that Lauren? Is that Lauren, Larry Fishburne? Was he Larry at that point? Is he in that?
Oh, was he?
Oh, maybe.
I don't know.
The dude from the Riffs.
I think so.
Go Riffs!
Yeah. Dude, that's a really famous movie.
Yeah, a lot of.
Fucking amazing.
Joseph's not the only one. Somebody told me to stop what I was doing. She was making references to the Warriors movie or something, and I was like, yeah, I've never seen that. And she was like, well, then you need to stop what you're doing and watch it. And I'm like, not that interested.
It's a great movie. I would like to see a remake of it.
Really?
But still set in the same time frame, like New York in like the late 70s.
Yeah.
Still with the same weird gangster shit, but I think better choreographed fighting and more fighting.
I'm sure they
Like
could do
get
that.
Donnie Yen on it or something.
Almighty, you
Don't
with
get
Donnie
Michael Bay in it. Blow shit up.
All right. Well, then that's our show. We're going to end it. So have a good night.
Have a good day.
Have a good week.
Okay. Let's do that.